Hi there, I am Kath from Keur Design Studio, and today I'm sharing with you a behind-the-scenes look into my branding process. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I really want to share the value of the branding process and explain how this is different than just providing a logo. Many people come to me asking for a logo when in reality what they need is a full branding package. So what I'm going to do is walk you through my process from start to finish of how I walk clients through the branding process. And the goal here is to show you the value of branding. Let's dive in. So in our first step, we take a deep dive into brand strategy. And what this looks like practically is a 2-hour session with me where I sit down and ask you a bunch of questions about your business. The goal is to really uncover the heart and soul of who you are as a company and uncover the things that really make you unique and stand out from the competition. So this could include sharing with me your story of how you started and why you started. What are the reasons that make you want to get up in the morning and run your business? Who are your super fans, the people who show up and will buy from you no matter what, who will always buy every product or menu item that you put out? And also, what are kind of the key emotions and keywords that you want to associate with your brand? When people see your business name pop up, they immediately associate you with warmth and community, or elegance and refinedness. What are those words that we want to communicate, and how are we going to communicate that visually? So the goal with brand strategy is to really make an impact on your business, not just to have a nice logo in the end, but to really identify how to reach your customers and share with them the story of who you are and why you do what you do. It's to uncover that heart and soul of your business. The second step of the process is creative direction. And I take all of the conversation that we had in our strategy session and really identify those elements that we discussed and put language around them in a very clear and cohesive way. This includes writing up a brand vision statement, a mission statement, identifying those keywords and selecting maybe 5 to 6 words that we can associate with your brand. And then identifying those super fans and why they shop from you, why they always buy from you, and why they're so committed. And then at the end, I will present to you creative direction, which are visual elements that really work to support all of this language that we've developed so far throughout the process. So, for example, if you're going for warmth and community in your brand, maybe we do a warm color palette with reds and browns and warm, soft tones. Or if you're going for refined and modern, maybe we do more black and white with some muted tones as well. And then typography, how is that going to support that mission? Or illustration style or photography, kind of selecting ways to visually display everything that we've talked about so far. Step 3 in the process is the logo design. So using the strategy and the creative direction as our foundation, I will go ahead and create a logo concept for you that really encapsulates all of those things that we've discussed. On the back end, I'll be going through endless revisions and endless concepts to really find the one that best suits your goals and your business, and then I will present that option to you. Now, one thing to note here is that after every step in the process, I allow revisions. So after the creative direction, after the logo design, and after each following step, you'll have the option to look at what I've created and provide feedback to me and ways to make it fit more of your vision and your goals. Step 4 is developing out the full branding package. And this is really important because every business needs more than just a logo. They need a color palette, they need typography, and all of these elements should work together to convey those goals, the mission, the keywords that were all developed at the beginning of the process. This also includes secondary logos, which are a package of variations on your logo that will allow you to have a logo that fits no matter the placement or application. So we've all seen that logo in a circle or in a profile photo for Instagram where most of the business name is cut off or completely illegible because it's too small. So this really is to solve that issue, to make sure that you have a logo that fits no matter where you put it. So the secondary logos, the typography, and the color palette are always included in branding. But depending on the package, I may also include a pattern design, textures, icons, custom illustrations, really whatever is needed to accomplish your goals as a business. Throughout my presentation, I display your brand alongside mock-ups and any other elements that you already have established. Maybe you already have photography or you have your products. And I always want to show these to you alongside your brand because it's so important that your brand works in the environment. I also provide mock-ups which show what it will look like in real life. So maybe on a business card or a website header or social media, just to give you the feeling of this is what it could look like, and to see it in context is so important. Step 5 in the process is developing your brand guide. And it's so essential that you have all the tools you need to actually implement this brand. You've spent time and invested money into a really quality brand, and it's important that you have the resources you need to be able to actually use it. So what I do is I create a guide, a PDF ebook that walks you through all of the things that we've discussed. It'll include your creative direction, your brand vision, all of the words that we created and the language you put to your brand will be at the beginning. And then I'll show you all of the logos we created, your color palette, your typography, and then specific ways on how to use this. So your color codes, the minimum size logos that should be used, and then how to use your fonts and typography. The goal is that you really have everything you need to be able to implement your brand. And I also provide a full package of your assets in usable file formats for you. Whether you're designing a t-shirt or creating an ad for a magazine, you'll have everything you need to get the job done. And that is the last step. So the goal from start to finish is to really set a foundation and then continue building on that until we have a complete brand that is ready to be utilized. As you can see, the goal of the branding process is so much more than just a logo. It is a detailed deep dive into who you are as a business and really uncovering the heart and soul of your company. And then from there, displaying that in a visual way that will really capture your customers and make a really positive impact for your business. If you're interested in the branding process and want to learn more, please don't hesitate to reach out and I would love to chat with you.